Indonesian Special Tactics Officer Rama starts his day with solemn rituals, praying, honing his salat skills, and bidding a tender farewell to his pregnant wife. As he exchanges a few weighted words with his father, he leaves with a cryptic promise: "I'll bring him home." But who is he referring to, and why does his tone carry such a heavy burden? Rama joins a 20-man elite police squad led by Sergeant Jaka and Lieutenant Wahyu, tasked with an audacious mission: infiltrate a notorious apartment block deep in Jakarta's slums. Their objective is to apprehend Tama Riyadi, a feared crime lord who, with his lieutenants Andi and Mad Dog, rules the block with impunity. Criminals from across the city seek refuge under Tama's protection, making this fortress an almost impenetrable hive of danger. Yet, how does such a small team plan to succeed against overwhelming odds? The operation begins smoothly, with the squad sweeping through the lower floors, subduing hostile tenants, and momentarily detaining an innocent resident delivering medicine to his sick wife. But their stealth is short-lived. A young lookout alerts Tama's network before being shot by Wahyu. As the warning spreads, an ominous silence falls. What counterstrike awaits the team as they press forward? Chaos erupts as Tama rallies his forces. Reinforcements arrive with deadly precision, eliminating officers stationed outside and destroying their SWAT van. Inside, the remaining officers are trapped in darkness as Tama's voice booms over the PA system. He offers a chilling reward: free, permanent residence to anyone who kills the intruders. With enemies closing in from all sides, can the squad survive this relentless onslaught? In the midst of the ambush, the mission's true nature comes to light. Under intense fire, Wahyu admits to Jaka that this operation was never officially sanctioned. It was a personal vendetta, a ploy to eliminate Tama, who holds incriminating ties to Wahyu and other corrupt police officers. Their location is untraceable, reinforcements are forbidden, and survival seems less likely with every passing moment. How will they escape a mission designed to bury them alive? The remaining officers find brief refuge in an empty apartment, but the mob is relentless. With no time to spare, they hack a hole through the floor using an axe. As they descend, chaos erupts. Officer Bowo is shot and badly injured by thugs swarming from below. Thinking quickly, Rama constructs an improvised explosive device using a small propane tank from the kitchen. The ensuing blast takes out their pursuers, buying precious moments of respite. But with more enemies closing in, the team splits. Jaka, Wahyu, and Dagu retreat to the 5th floor, while Rama and the wounded Bowo make a perilous ascent to the 7th. What dangers await them as they push deeper into hostile territory? Desperation mounts as Rama and Bowo arrive at apartment 726, pleading with the tenant for shelter. The man, torn between fear and compassion, reluctantly agrees despite his sick wife's protests. He hides the officers in a secret wall space, just as 4 machete-wielding thugs storm in and ransack the apartment. Hearts pound as the thugs search every corner but fail to find the fugitives. After tending to Bowo's wounds, Rama sets out alone to locate Jaka's team. What kind of horrors lie ahead as he ventures back into the fray? Rama's path soon crosses with the Machete Gang. Outnumbered and unarmed, he takes on the deadly group in a brutal showdown. With sheer skill and resilience, Rama defeats them one by one, culminating in a desperate move, using their leader as a shield to crash through a window. They fall 3 stories onto a fire escape, with Rama barely breaking the fall. Battered but determined, he resumes his search, only to stumble upon an unexpected encounter in the elevator. Andi, Tama's lieutenant, has just murdered 2 thugs. The revelation is shocking. Andi and Rama are estranged brothers, and Rama joined the mission to find him at their father's urging. But their reunion is far from joyful. Rama refuses to abandon his comrades, while Andi resolutely clings to the criminal empire he's built. How can blood ties bridge such a stark divide? Meanwhile, Jaka and his group find themselves cornered by the formidable Mad Dog. In a moment of self-preservation, Letter Wahyu flees, ordering Dagu to follow. Jaka, left alone, faces an unrelenting adversary as Mad Dog captures him. Instead of delivering a quick death, Mad Dog proposes a brutal hand-to-hand battle, savoring the violence. The fight is ferocious but ultimately one-sided, ending with Mad Dog overpowering and killing Jaka. Dragging Jaka's lifeless body, Mad Dog heads to the elevator, where he crosses paths with Andi. Suspicion festers in Tama's mind as he observes Andy's actions through the building's omnipresent security cameras. Though the full extent of Andy's betrayal remains unclear, Tama, unable to tolerate any disloyalty, stabs Andy in the hand and hands him over to Mad Dog for punishment. What cruel fate does Tama intend for Andy? Elsewhere, Rama reunites with Wahyu and Dagu. Together they navigate through a heavily fortified narcotics lab, engaging in a relentless series of skirmishes. Their goal is clear: reaching Tama on the 15th floor. However, a shocking discovery halts Rama in his tracks. He finds Andy brutally beaten and at the mercy of Mad Dog. Ignoring the dangers, Rama separates from Wahyu and Dagu, determined to save his brother. Mad Dog, relishing the challenge, allows Rama to free Andy, setting the stage for an epic confrontation. The two brothers, fighting side by side, face Mad Dog in a grueling and unrelenting battle. Despite Mad Dog's overwhelming skill and initial advantage, the brothers gradually find their rhythm, pushing their limits. In a desperate moment, Andy stabs Mad Dog in the neck, weakening him enough for the brothers to deliver the fatal blow. But their victory comes at a cost. Every move leaves them more battered, and the looming confrontation with Tama draws closer. On the 15th floor, Wahyu and Dagu corner Tama. Victory seems within reach, but betrayal strikes at the worst moment. Wahyu turns on Dagu, killing him in cold blood, and takes Tama hostage. Yet Tama, even in captivity, wields power through his words. He reveals a chilling truth. The mission had been a trap from the start, orchestrated by corrupt higher-ups to eliminate Wahyu and his team. Tama's taunts cut deep, reminding Wahyu that escape is futile. His death is already sealed. As tension mounts, Wahyu's desperation threatens to unravel everything. How far will he go to cling to the illusion of control? Overwhelmed by desperation and fear, Wahyu impulsively shoots Tama, silencing any hope of using him as leverage. As the grim reality of his situation sets in, he attempts to take his own life but discovers his gun is out of bullets. With Tama dead and chaos momentarily abated, Andy steps in, using his authority over the tenants to grant Rama, Bowo, and Wahyu safe passage out of the building. Meanwhile, the tenant who had previously shielded Bowo from harm watches from his apartment window, a satisfied grin spreading across his face as the group departs. Before parting ways, Andy offers Rama a critical lifeline in the form of incriminating recordings. These tapes, painstakingly collected by Tama, detail corrupt officers engaging in illicit dealings. Andy urges Rama to use them to expose the rot within their system, a potential weapon against the corruption that endangers their lives. However, when Rama extends a heartfelt plea for Andy to return home and leave his criminal empire behind, Andy declines. His life, firmly entrenched in the shadows, is one he believes cannot coexist with Rama's pursuit of justice. Despite the rejection, Andy reassures Rama that, as long as he remains in power, he can provide protection for his brother. Yet, he somberly acknowledges the chasm between their worlds, one that leaves Rama unable to offer him the same shield. As their paths diverge, Andy turns and strides back toward the apartment block, his solemn expression breaking into a faint smile, a signal of his acceptance of the life he has chosen. Rama, carrying Wahyu and the wounded Bowo, steps into the daylight, each unsure of what lies ahead, but resolute in facing the uncertain future that awaits.